Oh. Oh no, nobody drank it. Why you all leave? That was in there. Oops. What is that? No. I don't want no Q&A. I don't know what that is anyways. Shit. What projects will I have for today? I wonder. Hi everybody, good morning. Good girl, laying down. Good girl. Oh Lord. I did a lot of sewing projects yesterday. Today, it's no different. I think I gotta make sewing projects. I took long jeans and transformed them into shorts for the kids. The ones that were too short, you know. I'm gonna fix this jean right here as well. And I'm definitely gonna use the leftover from this to fix it, because it's about almost the same color. Gotta sew a teddy bear. So Mommy Miss Stuffins is coming out. I am definitely gonna make some headbands because this dress is gorgeous. I love the fabric. So sorry, but I'm gonna make the girls some cute hairbands for them. That or hair scrunchies. Either way, I think it's adorable. My coffee's already in there. Oh, I'm too tired. But you gotta keep going, right? This little rats right here want the food. So I guess I gotta give them their food. I gotta throw this cup away. Somehow the cup broke. So yeah, you're getting wicked big. Hi Copper, how you doing? Cooper, sorry. Hi Cooper, how you doing? Good morning. These are meat birds, these ones. What are you attacking my finger? Were you trying to attack? I saw that. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. What you waiting for? Of course not. Oh, you're brave enough? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You win on cuteness overload, okay? Cuteness overload. Good, it's going good. Oh, you're cutie patootie. All right. Are you all behaving? That's not behaving. Gosh, you're so big already. So big already. Pretty soon you'll be triple the size and you'll be joining the bigger ones outside. And then at the end of the year, you'll be laying me some good eggs. Along with the other chickens that are out there. That'll be nice. Let's put our jean projects here. I wonder what kind of other product do I have in my basket. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Nice. I was a few years back in Orlando. I love it. Except for Orlando's not for me really. It's too much of a city. I'm more of a country girl. Even though Spanish, I know, but in Puerto Rico, I actually had the country, so I was more in love with the countryside of it. And yes, I did listen to merengue and bachata and all that, but I was also always listening to country music. Always. I know. I feel it's weird. I don't know. Everybody's eating avocado over there. I never liked avocado. I know. It's tradition, right? Not in my life. Not for me. We spilled some. I know. I'm not supposed to be drinking coffee, but guess what? I have huge migraines. So even though I'm not supposed to be having migraine because I guess I'm lactose now, guess what? I'm going to have coffee because my migraine is worse. Oh. I think it needs more sugar. Did I even mix it? I don't even remember even mixing it. That might be why. Hi, Leonard. How you doing? Then fry them chickens. The meat birds, as soon as they get big, yes, within a few months from now. They grow. Meat birds take 6 months. That's it. And then they're big. And then fried, bake, whatever you want. Yeah. Where's the other piece of... Oh, there it is. So, fix this one. Where's my scissors? They're way over there. They're way over there. So I guess we're getting up to get my scissors, right? I'm not opening my windows today. There's people in the front, and I'm not opening my windows today. I mean, who wants to open the windows to see a bunch of people? I don't. I know I'm always doing something different in my channel, but that's what's a priority channel. It's fun this way. All right, so we're gonna get our sewing stuff. It's funner this way. Yeah, buddy, when you find that perfect color, then it matches just fine. You know you already won. Oh no. That's why, because it kind of broke. I'm going to have to put a piece of tape there. Because that's a vintage box, so they don't make them no more. You love the country? The country's really beautiful. I live in the country. I'm now in Tennessee, and the country's super beautiful. Kind of wish we would have done it sooner, right? Ew, not nice. What happened to you? You're so twisted. All right, we're gonna do that one. Yeah, you're not going upside down and then poke me later on. I don't think so. Man, this lady must have had some issues with the kit because there's a few of them twisted, but at least I know how to twist them back. So that's the good thing. You ever seen the vintage medicine bottles? Yeah, these are super old. And I also have the one with the timer on top. Very, very old. I love sewing stuff. I actually gotta go shopping and see if I can find me more. I want more. And if I find a bunch, I'll empty the whole stuff. Yeah, that and this cup. Yeah, well, I should have probably opened it because the light in here. Camera makes it look nice, but it's a bit too dark for the eyes. It really is. Smash the like if you would. It helps the channel out. And thank you so much for being here. What do you love to do? Alright, we're going to take our pins out because what I'm going to do is I'm going to try. Actually, so what I should do is actually unsew what my kids had done because it's, I mean, I love them. It's okay, but you okay over there? But it's too much of a mess. So I'm gonna clean them up for them and make it look kind of seamless. I like to call this the teddy surgery. I used to tell my kids that the teddy was in surgery and it needs a lot of love and care after it comes out of surgery. It's been a long time since I've seen one of those. What, these? This has gotten so many lives. Like, if you think about it, I have sewn this, like, with the kids. The kids, I even sewed this part. This poor frog. I mean, look at his eyeballs. My kids did that. They did as much as they could. Now, I like to match the color of the item to the fabric. They couldn't apparently find the matching color, so they used yellow. I'm going to remove that, and I'll fix it up. It's going to look new again. Brand spanking new when I'm done with it. So, let's see if I can kind of undo what they did. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot of yellow. That is a lot of yellow. Oh, man. A lot of yellow. And now I'm going to undo this part right here if I can. And I do have stuff that I can fill the ears like it's brand spanking new again. So I'll do that for them. I done this since I was a kid. It's really relaxing, honestly. I'm glad that my kids love fixing things just like I do and give it another life. They can be like, oh, it's trash now. But no, they don't. They fix it. We try to do, and we're not going to waste this, okay? We're going to shove this inside the teddy bear. You're going to be like, oh my God, why are you doing that? Well, at the end of the day, it was stuff it a little more. Hi, Ann. How you doing? You see what I'm fixing today? I'm Miss Stuffins today. All right, you're Miss Stuffin. This teddy bear has had so many lives, Ann. So many lives. we're gonna fix it like it never got injured, okay? He's right now in surgery. We're expecting it to have a full recovery. Hi, Coin Worker, how you doing? All right, Coin. There you go, Coin. Now you mod. I thought I mod you recently, but I guess, I don't know. So we got a matching green to the green squishmallow. That's what they're called, squishmallows. And we're gonna try to do seamless. Or try as much as possible to do it better than what it was. I mean, can't always do seamless, right? Hey, keep your peep low. Maddy to the rescue, yeah. It's gonna have a full recovery, I swear. I mean, I used to put a Band-Aid on it, just like my Stuffins did. I look better in blue. You know, my hair dye that I was gonna dye my hair, and I don't know if you were watching yesterday. I was gonna dye my hair blue, right? Well, I was having doubts to begin with. You know, I always wanted blue since I was very young, right? We always had these wacky things that we want a certain color. But then when we get it and we have it in our hands, we're like, well, it was kidnapped. Yes, you heard me right. My color was kidnapped by my child. So Ellie, it's going to be dyeing her hair blue. It's okay. I didn't really want blue. Look up on Google, honey red. That's what I'm doing. And honestly, that's the color I had when I met my husband. So that's always actually been my color besides the dark brown. So it's not like I didn't have red. I always had red. I had red honey. At one point, I did have burgundy. Ooh, I need one more stitch right there because it's too low. I mean, it's too I had burgundy at one time in my life. So I was gonna do blue. Guess what? No, I'm gonna do, no, this thing is so, I'm trying to take this thread right here. Oh, there you go. They left so much thread right here. I definitely gotta get nicer scissors. But for now, all these will make do. Gosh, how many times did you circle it? She circled it a lot. Like, I'm gonna take that stuff and stuff it back in here as well. Goodness. Come on. So yeah, I was gonna quit coffee, but I don't think I can. My migraine hurts too much. So I'll pay the price later. It's okay. I think I'm okay with paying the price. I just don't want that horrible migraine. All right, I'm gonna have to take a little piece of it because it was too tangled. But we're gonna stuff it back in it anyways. We don't want those edges to be naughty. I was a redhead until I was 2. Hi, Sondale. Until I was 2, then blonde, and I graduate towards brown now, mostly in white. Yep. Actually, there's a photo of me in Facebook as a redhead. So yeah, I decided I'm not gonna do blue. Sorry, not gonna do blue. I was, but I don't know if I will. I might rock the blue, but I don't think I want that. So I'm gonna do red. It's gonna be towards a honey color, to be honest. A beautiful honey reddish color. I've been thinking of it. I even dream with that color, so I do miss my hair color being that color. Don't be aggressive. Gosh. So it's coming along. It's not seamless because I didn't do it in seamless. I could have, to be honest, but I just... It's gonna rip again. They always do. This guy's been repaired like... Honestly, I lost count how many times he's been repaired. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I've been... Gosh. I don't know what happened to people just repairing things, but I like to repair things. It's fine to me. After all, you do pay money for it. I have another bag that I'm going to be donating. So I'm thinking this weekend I'll drop it off. I'll put it in the Jeep today so I don't forget it again. And I can just drop it off this weekend to the thrift shop. Maybe by this weekend I'll have another bag besides that one, right? Such a good patient. Such a good patient. Now we're going to work on the eyeballs. Oh my God. It's going to need some stuffing in the eyeballs because it's got empty in there. Look at that. Crazy, huh? And they use yellow to close it up. My dear, yellow's not your color. Green is your color. Holy cow. Like, what happened to this poor guy? And where did the chunk from eye that belongs here went? Like, they used to be green here. No wonder they sewed it like this. It's because there was no fabric to it. I wonder if my dog, I'm going to shove that in there. I wonder if my dog got to it. Knowing Biscuit, she probably did. Hi, Sagar, how you doing? The transformation of, I don't know what that is. Look at that. Oh, the other eye also has... No way. What happened to the chunk back there? I don't know what happened, but I'm going to shove this back in there. Try to stuff your eyeballs. And see what I have to transform in there. I don't know what I have. I don't know what I have. Okay, give me a second. We have more jeans. I came from camping yesterday and everything smells like smoke. 3 loads of laundry later. I love smoke smell. Not cigarette smell. Wood smell. I love to sit by the fire and just let my clothes smell like a fire pit. It smells relaxing to me. I know, it feels so weird saying that because, you know, being Spanish, you're really not supposed to. It's like, I think the countryside of Puerto Rico is what called to me more than anything else, to be honest. It really is supposed to be. I should put this in there to make it warmer in the ear. And just fold this piece. You're gonna be all weirded out, but it's okay. By the way, there you go. That's what you do. You stuff the stuff. It's full of stuffing. Back in the day, back when the people, it was back when people actually did more sewing than now. This is how they all did it, and they did repairs like this all the time. I'm gonna have to. I was trying to shove it this way, but apparently it doesn't want to shove. Shove. And this right here is also upcycling. You're repairing your item. There you go, Patty. There you go. Dead eyeball. Good eyeball. Dead eyeball. Good eyeball. Dead eyeball. Good eyeball. Hi, Petrus. Petrus. I'm sorry, I can't say that. I don't know how to say that. So, if I'm butchering your name, I am very sorry. And if I'm saying it wrong, I'm very sorry. Tell me a nickname you want me to say, and then I'll do it. Is there another hole? There's another hole in this thing towards the front. Where'd you come from? Dude, you were attacked by my dog, weren't you? You look like you were butchered by my dog. All right, let's tie this up. No problem, we're gonna resolve your issue. We're gonna resolve your issue, my dude. And it's gonna look like nothing happened to you. Hey, and guess what? I was very sleepy the other day after the live, so you know I did not even bother to get up. And you know that's pretty rare because when you say owls, I'm like, oh, owls, what? There was an owl, a big owl in the backyard. I was too tired to get up. Usually I would run to capture it on a photo. I was way too tired. Of course, the owl is now who knows where. I should have got up. It's okay. In Romania, it's not Romanian. No wonder. Have more letters in the alphabet, and they say things differently because it's another country. You can call me Vivian. Oh, I had a name, a friend called Vivian when I was in school. It's a beautiful name. It's a name I love. So you're from Romania. So, and forgive me if I say it wrong. So does your name sound like, I don't even know if I want to attempt it. Petucha? No, I ain't gonna do it. I quit. I'm gonna call you Vivian. Vivian sounds good. I just couldn't do it. But I tried. But I just couldn't. So remember that ear from before? Now it's all closed and nice. Now I gotta do this one. My dog loves teddy bears. So when I go to like a thrift shop, I love to go and look for teddy bears. And you can fill a whole bag for just $1 of teddy bears. So yeah, I like bringing them every few teddy bears for them to just play with. We saw Robin's red-headed woodpeckers and a pair of cardinals followed my sister and I on a bike. Wow. And the T is another letter of our the. Huh. That's very interesting. Thank you. That's very interesting. Well, welcome. I don't think I ever had anybody from Romania, to be honest. So welcome. Nice to have you here. All right, let's try to see if we can get this eyeball to look as good as the other eyeball, right? It's kind of from a miracle over here. But my child will love to have her thing back on her bed, so, you know. Most of those teddy bears been sewed by me, and you can't even tell that they're sewed, to be honest. So, all right, we're gonna sew you here. Sarmal. I don't know what that is. So. But yeah, and I was too tired to go and get up. I was beyond exhausted. I didn't want to get up. And it's not like me really to do that because I'm obsessed with owls. Forget that. Too tired. Too tired. Of course, the next day, yesterday and stuff, and the next day, I was looking for the owl, but knowing that I wasn't going to see the owl. So. Found another piece in there. Ha ha! Yeah. Let's sew you up. So yeah, I took some of the girls' jeans. They were too small, long waist-wise. And I made them into shorts. Think about it. Our shorts growing up were longer than the current ones they have now. They have booty shorts, which my kids do not like booty shorts. So, and I don't like booty shorts either. So what I did was I made a longer short than regular booty shorts, like longer. So they to like the thigh, a little longer than that. So they're very nice looking and everything. Yes, I have 2 dogs. I think one of the dogs might have got into this teddy bear. I think Miss Biscuit might have got into the teddy bear. Is what I'm thinking. I'm going to put it on the inside because I need to sew. I wanted to get rid of the projects that I have. So I decided I'm gonna might as well get started, because if you don't get started on those projects, then you're never gonna do it. Boom! Look at that. He's back to having eyeballs, decent eyeballs. So there's that. We're gonna attach you. With this one, I'm also gonna do a green. And I'm gonna take this and shove it in here as well, because that is, in the end of the day, it is still fitting. There's another way of upcycling. And I don't know about you all, but I don't buy the stuff that you fill items with for teddy bears. I don't. I just make my own. Sorry, it's too expensive. So I use pieces of fabric to stuff items, which is way better. And then later on, somebody can find it in the future. was from something else. Okay, sounds good. I don't know what this little string is, but it's not from me. Let me try me nuts. One more stitch for the good luck and then I close one. Ow. Ta-da! Oh, done. I gotta go get it. I'm gonna put that under desk. I picked it up. Do you do a backpack? Actually, I did you know how people throw, hi Jim, how you doing? You know how people throw their kids' backpacks after, or they donate them, or whatever it is they do? I have photos on my Facebook page, Maddy Creations. And I transform a whole backpack into a pencil holder. Very cute. Their friends were like really impressed, so I made multiple different ones and they were adorable. All right, next project. We're doing projects today. So this jean is perfectly fine, only has a little hole in the back. Excuse me. But to be honest, we can use this for magnet fishing. Just cover up the little tiny hole. How are you gonna do that? You can go and buy a patch, or you can make your own, which is what I'm gonna do. You just do. Such a complicated thing. A lot of people buy them. I used to buy them, but if you got fabric, then there's no need. So you're gonna put this on the inside, and it matches quite well. You know what? I need to get me the embroidery loops. That's what I need to get me. I want one of those. I think Dollar Tree now supposedly has them, so I definitely need to buy some. If I can ever have the wood ones, I want the wood ones, but because I'm gonna be doing embroidery on the channel as well, starting this year. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna look for the same color as your clothes. Same exact color. This is a vintage one as well. Same as the wood one. Once these wood ones empty, I'm going to save them. And I'm going to fill it a little tiny bit just to make it look like it has something, or color them. I think I'm going to color the wood ones. And I'm going to make a clock with it to display it in the walls. That's what I'm going to do with the browns. I mean with the wood ones. So we're going to pin this down on the inside. send back the things. Is there like an age restriction on this live? Looks like a super kid friendly one. I have it set. Even though I have it set so no kids, I do have kids on my channel. Some of my subscribers are actually kids from my girls' school and stuff like that. So, you know, it's a family friendly channel. But yeah, see, once I do it, you won't even be able to see it. So, do I sew by hand or do I do it on the machine? Do I sew by hand or do it on the machine? I don't know yet. But we're gonna put our stuff that we're not using away. Always put your stuff away. My girls are on my channel as well. They do arts and crafts with me. They'll be doing this year sewing because they do sewing by hand. I taught them how to do by hand. They fix their teddy bears with me, and they can put in a button. I want to teach them more skills so they can do what I do. I pretty much do carpentry, plumbing, repairs, sewing, homesteading. I do a lot of things. So I want my kids to honestly learn to do almost all the stuff or the skills that I have, because I think it would benefit them. You know, I think it would. And unfortunately, schools are not like when we had them as a kid. My school, when I was younger, I could literally do whatever. I had carpentry, and you didn't have to be a man to be in carpentry. Unfortunately, my school back then, the teacher that I had wouldn't allow me because I'm a woman. So I guess the boys had to work with wood. Well, guess what, teacher? I know how to build a lot of things. So you should have let me in that class. That's all I got to say to that. But it's okay. Turns out I didn't need you. But I took computer class. I thought, honestly, okay, I'm going to sign up for computer class because I was obsessed with computers. I'm still obsessed with computers. And then if I want to, I can switch later. No, you can't switch. So my one advice would be for people to, when you're signing up for things, make sure you sign up for the thing you want. Because if I would have had art class, I would have been making stained glass that were worth $500 and more. My friends were making stained glasses and selling them in art shows. And unfortunately, I couldn't switch classes. So I wish I would have been able to switch. And I still think about that. But hey, it's okay. Nobody can tell me that I can't do it now, right? I can't do art, stained glass. Excuse me, I might do it. Put our little green one away. I like to clean up as I go, to be honest. Oh, let me see. Do I have a blue? Yes, I do. So what I like to do, I don't know how everybody else does it, but I like to match my top to my bottom as color. It makes the thread and sew seam. It makes it look seamless. How you doing, Cable? Gator? Here you go. Your wrench now. So you can go check out everybody. We've been doing certain projects. Pretty soon we'll be doing prospecting. That's gonna be a project that I'm gonna definitely be doing this year. You'll see me penning the pay dirt bags that I got in from so many giveaways. I already did the mail call for them and stuff, but I'm actually gonna be penning those pay dirts that I actually have under that desk. The only thing is I gotta get in touch with PA because I think I would like to buy a bag in the future this year for me to pan, because I gave the one that I won from his away, and that person was supposed to do a review for him, but they didn't. So I feel bad and I want to do one. So I'll be doing a mail call for it. Once I buy one, I'll buy one. Oh, come on. See, I used to sew always by hand, and then Johnny's grandma saw me knitting and sewing by hand. She's like, have you ever used a sewing machine? I said, no, I tried in school, and honestly, I failed miserably. This needle used to fall all the time. And of course, my teacher didn't help me at all whatsoever. So I was trying to see what was I doing wrong, because my needle kept falling. All it was, I now as an adult know, you adjust in make sure here that is really tight. My teacher had her favorite students, to be honest. So these skills that you see me doing, I have learned them myself. Nobody taught me them. And I try to teach my kids that. So my mother, my Johnny's grandma gave me this sewing machine. This was her sewing machine. It still has on the inside a little dot of when she hurt herself, but she's no longer with us. So I just leave it there as a memory thing. She became my grandma. When my own grandma didn't want me, she became my grandma. So whenever I sew, I actually think of her, and I think of her talking to me and stuff like that. Yeah, she was like, I can't believe a girl of your age, it's sewing and knitting and all that. She says, you're too young. I'm like, well, honestly, I really enjoy sewing. I really enjoy doing what I do. It's relaxing, it's entertaining, and I don't know, it's my comfort mode to sew and do arts and crafts and everything that I do. Oh, Lord. Alrighty then. Now. Oh, it's already in the 6. Okay, good. I think I'm going to just put it there. And the reason I am actually going to sew it on the machine right now is because, honestly, it's much easier if I do it this way. Where's my step? Baby, come back! So pretty soon we'll be showing you embroidery. I'll be showing you projects that I'll be doing and knitting and all that. But I gotta do a mail call pretty soon coming here. Oh shoot! I gotta get off here. I have a premiere. Yeah, I have a premiere that drops like right now. Love y'all. See you at the premiere. Go watch it. It's pretty cool. Have a good day. I'll probably come back on after the premiere, so look for that. Bye. Smash the like.